Hey everybody, Soybean Farmer. February 27th, down here at the shop. Well, been a while since I've made a video. Been a while since there was anything going on here. First things first, I want to thank everybody for their kind words, their prayers, their thoughts concerning my wife. She's doing great. Went to the doctor last Thursday, and the doctor released her. In fact, he said he couldn't remember a patient recovering as nicely as she has. So again, thank you very much for your support in that situation. Another real nice thing, let's see, today's Saturday. Yesterday, Friday, February 26th, my wife and I celebrated 33 years of marriage. Went out, had a real nice time. Went to the Outback Steakhouse. I had a ribeye that was just about perfect. She had a ribeye. She liked hers too. We had a real good time with that. Well, let me show you what I'm up to down here at the shop. Be right back. There's box 2 of 2, and down there is box 1 of 2. And box 1 of 2, I put my back brace on to get that thing up here. Okay, I think the last farm related video was me taking a trip to a place called Rocky Mount. I went to Premier Equipment, Premier Tractor, and got some parts for the Ford 4000. And I tried to change the O-ring on that little external pipe. Got the bottom of it sealed up, and then the top went leaking. So we're at the point now where we absolutely have to take that top plate off. I talked to that mechanic down there, and he told me, he said that plate's heavy, about 130 pounds, and he said when you go to take it off, you need to pull it straight up. There's a pipe in there, and if you bend that pipe, you'll have to buy a new one because the O-rings won't seal it. So this thing I've bought that's in these cardboard boxes, I thought you called the thing a motor lift, but they sold it down there at Harbor Freight calling it a shop crane. But it's on wheels. It's I think it's gonna roll up right behind the tractor and let me lift that plate. The problem with using my chain hoist, you've seen the canopy on the little Ford tractor. I don't want to take that off. That sheet of metal that's up there is more weight to it than I can lift. I don't want to mess with that. So I'm hoping this thing I've bought will do the trick, but I got to put it together. So reading instructions and figuring it out and putting it together, and I'll invite y'all to come along for that, and we'll set up a camera and see how it goes. Okay, this just got real hairy. I'm glad there's only about 4 times I got to do this, but check out, I got that one in. But see that bolt hole right there? Now, see where my finger gets about that far up in there and trying to hold one of these nuts and the lock washer? Not going well. What I tried here was this trick. Let's see if I can make it work again. I took the nut, I grabbed it real loose. Let's see, it would be like that. Yeah, I think better be go like that. Grabbed it real loose with these vice grips, laid the washer up here like that, and now I slide it back here till I can see it in the hole. And let's see, wrong hand, left-handed, can't do that with my right hand. All right, now I can see it, gotta go in a little further, there it is. Now take this and try to turn it until it grabs the nut, which I think it did not, and then it all fell apart. And I lost the washer way up in there further than I can get my hand. There. All right, now I tried holding that like that, putting that there like that, and trying to reach up in there with that to get to the hole. And let's see, I might be able to do it this time. try it again like that. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to be trying to reach inside of this tubing like this to get. Let me rethink this thing. No, that's the way the picture shows them going in. So the bolt goes up for, yeah, I just had a thought, turn it around and stick the bolt up through the hole. But see, I cannot get that straight enough to get it to line up on it. And I cannot get my big hand in there. I guess they have child labor law violations. Okay, that went in. All right, that was fun. Now, the two outside ones here should be a lot easier. Whoa, I studied this thing. See, I was thinking that. Now, that would clear it, but their picture shows it like that. And at least that one I can get to right here out on the edge. I'll drop the lock washer. Man, what is it with those lock washers? Taking off and going way the heck up inside of there. Okay, come back. Alright, let's try that again. Hold that right there like that. But folks, y'all can see this is going to be a very long video. Well, cousin come over, give me a hand, and I kind of forgot about cameras and was enjoying hanging around with him, and I was kind of glad he showed up, because trying to get these bolt holes to line up on these longer pieces right here turned out to be kind of fun. And then there was a couple of them that had too much paint or whatever this stuff is. Might be some of what they call that powder coat stuff, but had to drill the holes out. But anyhow, that's it, all put together there. Thank you, Cousin Scott, for the helping hand of, getting this thing together tonight over here. Already checked the measurements on it and realized that it will come from the rear of the tractor, and the feet are long enough to get up under it, and the reach is long enough to get over to the plate, and the lift is tall enough to get that plate off for me. And once I get that tractor right here where I'm standing up here on this concrete, this thing rolls around pretty good. It's got pretty good sized wheels on it. Everybody, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for hanging out with me here at the channel, Soybean Farmer.